27 things I still don't know as a 27-year-old.
I know I come off as a
Got a good hairline.
well put together.
Oh, brother, this guy
Okay.
stinks.
Gay.
What? I probably should have scanned this video. You know what? It's fine.
What do you mean there's no footage of me being straight?
Have it all figured out kind of guy, but the truth is I'm lost and confused about most things most of the time. So in this video, maybe you can feel better about yourself knowing that if you feel lost and confused, you're not alone. Here are 27 things I still don't understand as a 27-year-old.
Bro, chat, what's the most, like, what's something you guys just don't understand at all at your age? I don't care how old you are, but what is something you don't understand?
Number one,
there's so many
say hi
things.
to blank for me. To this day,
Yes, bro. That makes no sense. I've never understood that. People are like, oh, or how they doing, or say hi for me. Never once have I ever said hi for them. Ever. You're like, oh yeah, got you. I don't do that. I don't know if you guys do that or I'm being rude. I don't, hold
still
on.
don't know if that's just like something that you do in conversation. Like, oh,
I think
hey,
it's to
how
be
are you
nice.
doing? Where you're not actually expected to answer and follow through on it. Like, if you say, oh,
Taxes.
say hi to your mom for me, am I supposed to remember and be like, oh, hey, mom, by the way, John said hi? Or
I've probably done that 1 or 2 times out of however many times it's happened. Like, it's rare, but I agree with that. It's such a drag. I don't know.
I don't know. Because I never do it.
My
Am I
best
a
friend,
bad
yeah,
person?
exactly.
Number 2, shooting a gun in the air. If you shoot a gun directly up in the air, how do you not die or kill?
Well, doesn't it have like bullet drop like it would move? I mean, I kind of understand that because you do see people doing it and then no one's hurt and no one's panicked about the bullet dropping. Maybe it's because of the velocity. I don't know. I kind of agree with that too.
I don't understand that. Number 3, citizen's arrest.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I know, okay, this can't be real. And 2, if it is real and like you try to, if you're a citizen and you try to arrest me.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Hold on.
For like running a stop.
Bro, that's what I'm saying though. Like, it makes no sense. Like, bro, say I jaywalk and someone's like, you're under citizen's arrest. It makes no sense. I agree with everything this guy's been saying so far.
Sign, I'm gonna molest you. Number 4.
Okay, maybe not everything. Okay.
Aluminum foil. How is it possible that you could bake the shit out of something wrapped in aluminum foil at like 500 degrees for 500 minutes and then you can just reach in there with your hand and grab the aluminum foil and not get burned? How does that make sense? Number 5, lifetime warranty.
What the fuck was that? You're so passionate. No, but is it not true though? Fucking what? Bro, Bells is the only one that clocked that shit. What the shit is the name for me? Wait, what? Bro, what was that? Because of the material? He's so dumb. Yo, shut up, Siri. Shut up.
This one pissed me off. I'm pretty sure lifetime warranty means like lifetime of the product. So like if a fridge
I don't get that either though, bro. Because it breaks and then they don't cover it. I don't know.
Lifetime is 3 years and they give you a lifetime warranty on the fridge. If it breaks down in 3 years in 1 day, you're it's not your lifetime.
Oh, so it's actually
the
not
lifetime. Of
lifetime.
the product. I'm pretty sure that's gotta be illegal. Number 6, traffic. Okay, so like let's say you're the 7th car.
No. This makes sense if you look into it. It's because of people not knowing how to drive, so they brake weirdly. It's not. They just don't know how to make it flow. That's just people being stupid. Traffic wouldn't exist if people all knew how to drive. That's different. I can't do it. I had to hop in the stream. Oh, okay, well, damn then. Well, I'll see you later. I appreciate you stopping by though. Because of the material,
and it turns green.
Kind of makes sense.
Why can't we all go accelerate at the same time? Like I get
someone would
diesel
crash
trucks and electric cars, so we can't all accelerate the same. But like
yeah,
if we come together,
1, we got different cars, so people have different takeoff speeds, like 0 to 60. And 2, people are just not smart enough to do that because someone will crash and people don't pay attention. There's too many things to
and
that.
Agree on like a rate of acceleration. Why can't we all drive the second it turns green? Number 7, carrying a girl to bed. This one just might be more like me
I couldn't relate.
admitting the fact that I'm like gonna die alone. But when you like carry a girl to bed, like imagine your girlfriend, right? Okay, so you're carrying your girlfriend to bed. How do you lift up the sheets? Like what's the logistics of that? So like you're carrying her with 2 hands and then you get to the bed and you have to like hold her with 1 hand, lift the sheets, set her down, and then somehow get her under the sheets, and then that doesn't make sense. Logistically,
Don't most people just put them on top and then put like a blanket or some shit like that? I don't know. You got some people going 60 while others are going, yeah, nah, it doesn't, that's what I mean. And people braking too early and brake checking and people not going the speed limit. That's why traffic builds up on
I don't
freeways.
understand how that's possible. The same way with pushing her in her chair. Like, I don't care if she's like even a little chunky, like 100 pounds. I'm talking about
What?
whatever weight. Like it's so difficult. Chairs don't have wheels. At restaurants they don't have wheels. How do like you sit her in her seat and then you push her into her table? That's not possible to do by herself. She has to help you with like the little wiggle, right?
Yeah, I mean it's just like a common.
Every guy has experienced this. I think that some guy you know has accidentally posted a picture of his to his public Snapchat story. How the
No. I'm like 99% sure I've never done that. No, I haven't. Has anyone else done that? 100 is not chunky. No, it's joking. 100, bro, that's nothing.
Why would they do that? No, but like logistically, how is that possible? Like, oh, I meant to send it to some girl, but I accidentally clicked the public button and then send.
I don't have a dong. Yeah, like, but also, you understand
why is it that
speak for yourself? It's a guy to the video, not you. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, no, I got you.
Public story accidentally. They always have big dicks. 10 silica gel packets. If you're not allowed to eat them, why do they make them taste so good? 11.
Has anyone actually ate that before? I thought he was gonna say what are they useful for. I was like, that's pretty obvious, bro. No way someone's actually eaten that before.
Waiting for someone to open the door for you. I don't care.
Okay. There's a thing for this, right? If they have to run to catch up, you can't. There's like a certain distance you gotta let it open for, right? If they're really close, you hold it open for you. But if they're like a few steps away, because if they have to fast walk, I hate that shit. Like, say they leave the door open, you have to like kind of jog. Yeah. But then you look rude if you don't do it. It's a really weird topic. I don't know. I get it what he's saying. I hate it though, because if you have to sprint walk, or they just look like a dick. I'm never going to wait for somebody to open the car door for me. Like, car door. You get to your place, and then the guy driving you. This guy just doesn't like old-fashioned kind of chivalry stuff. I believe that's the word. He's at 3 points to all three of those. Walks around the car and then opens the door up for you. Like, imagine you're so. This also applies to elevators. Someone else drive. Oh, you know what though? People are less likely to be nice on elevators than an actual door, because when you open a door, you're going the same way. When you're going on an elevator, it closes and you kind of just don't see them again for the most part. So people are more willing to just, you know, say, you get the next one. Drive your car and then open your door for you. If you're that rich, then your time must be more holding valuable. Things? So that's different though. That's different. If you're holding stuff, that's very different. If it's like, you know, trying to do it for a date, that's what he's talking about, I believe. Your time. Like I just hold it. It's kind of mandatory for me. So yeah, of course. For some guy to open the door for you for like aura, that's stupid. 12. Sheen. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, is it like a good company or is it like a total cheating scam? Because like I see stuff on Instagram that makes me think that it's like this, like, oh my god, I got this like shit from Sheen, whatever. It's like this really cool thing, or I don't know if like everything. You could literally just test it out yourself for like $10, by the way. 1, it's child labor, yeah, like right there. 1, it's child labor. 2, it's extremely low quality, and 3, you're not getting what you bought. Say you're like, oh, this shit looks sick. It's gonna look different. The quality is gonna be dog shit, and it's gonna break after 1 wash. That's why it's cheap. It's $4, like AliExpress. Like you might find a diamond in the rough. 13, pissing in the shower. I don't know if this is like actually a gross bad thing to do, because you're told not to do it as a kid. I don't do it. But the second you do it for the first time as a kid, you never stop. So like, I've been pissing every single time I shower once a week for the entirety of my life, and I don't know if it's like actually a gross thing to do. Everyone's done it, but it's like I would prefer not to. I don't know. It's just like I understand because of the convenience sake, but it's just because I do it every day. So like I don't know. 14. This thing, I know, but why? 15. The magnet. Why? Well, doesn't that kind of wait? What is he confused about with this? This pulls and that gets pulled with it. What is he confused about that? Why is he confused? Thing. I know. What the fuck is that? It's like a magnet pulling itself, so it keeps on going forever and ever and ever. But why? Last thing I did was when I was 10. Really? An $8 million car. Why would you buy a I don't understand that. I don't understand expensive cars. I mean, I get it if you're gonna like, if you're a car person, you're collecting it. I understand it. I don't understand splurging like that much. I don't know. I mean, I get when you get to a point, if you can afford an $8 million car, you can afford an $8 million car. But I feel like there's so many other things. I want to. The thing is, though, if you can afford an $8 million car, you can afford a $50 million house, you know? So, it's just, dude, the risk factor of it. I think people like show off though, and it's rare, and it's just.
Expensive
I
car
understand it,
that
but I
you
don't
are
understand it.
terrified to drive and
That
scratch
too.
and bump. What is
Exactly.
the purpose of like getting this super nice car?
But if you're doing
that
it as a
means it's gonna have,
display,
like, a fucking massive.
But the thing is though, if you have it as a display, you're not using it. You might as well just get the shell of it, right? Because dude, the actual shell of the car isn't that expensive. It's the engine and shit, right? So if you're not going to drive it ever, I don't
high
know.
blood pressure
It's a
every time you
collection
take
thing.
out, going 1 mile per hour over every bump, parking
Yeah.
like way out there and like taking up 7 spots so nobody can ding you. That's got to be so fucking stressful. If you have an $8 million car, you probably have a lot
get
of money
hosed,
to
man?
spend. You should
Bruh,
just
but, like,
scratch the shit out of it, like
8 mil, bro. You could do the same with like 200k, 500k. You don't need 8 million. Because, bro, most people are not going to know the difference between a Koenigsegg and a fucking Lamborghini. They're probably going to prefer the Lamborghini because they know it's a more well-known brand. A Koenigsegg, they're not going to know what the fuck that is, right? So you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot with that. You're spending fuckloads. Do you guys know what that is? I want to see how many people know what that car is. I'm not like a car expert at all. I know jack shit. But I want to see how many people know what that car brand is.
I think that would be
That's what I'm
hilarious
curious
to
about.
like, just like, because if you crash your Ferrari, everyone who sees it like, oh my god, like, oh no. But what if you just didn't give a f? That would be so funny. Anyway,
Which one?
16, hypnotist.
Koenigsegg. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. It's like Koen something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if people know what that car is. Freak the display is getting awe when the car red rose while sealing. What are you saying? I remember when I saw someone's mum put groceries on the engine because it was on the back. Yeah, that's also a pain in the ass too.
I'm
That's
smart enough
stupid.
to know that this is fake, but also smart enough to maybe know that I don't know everything because I've seen this happen.
Yeah, that. I don't know, like, you got Jester, and that's the only one I know. I know a Jester Koenigsegg, and that's all I know. I think that's how you say it. I could be saying it completely wrong, but a lot of people don't know that brand. Like, I'm saying, like, if you see that logo, you're not going to know what it is. But if you see a Lamborghini, you're going to know what that is, you know? That's what I'm trying to
people
say.
On like on a video that I can't understand what their benefit of lying on that video would be. You know what I mean? So like I've seen it happen to people
Well,
who like, okay,
You would get paid for it. I mean, you definitely seen we've all seen some fake hypnotists, right? And they get paid. They'll be like, "Oh, I'll give you $100 to fake it." They're like, "Oh, yeah, sure, sign me up." You know? But
what do you have to gain from
I
like
don't know if it
convincing
can be-
people that this was real? So like, is it real or are they just like lying for attention? Speaking of
I
people
don't know.
lying for
Okay,
attention,
I have never
17, white-
understood this, bro. It's not white and gold. If you see white and gold, you're the biggest bullshit I've ever seen in my life. That is clearly black and blue. Where is the white and gold? Where? There is no white and gold anywhere in sight. Please tell me you guys are good. It's black and blue. No, it's white and gold. We're still on this shit, bro. Fucking 15 years later, you still think it's white and gold. Bro, it is blue and black. Where is the white and gold? There's no...
gold dress. People actually said that they saw white and gold. To this day, I don't know if the people who said they saw white and gold were like
It's not.
rage baiting or if they actually saw white and gold. But like regardless, if you're one of the people that either said you saw white and gold or
You're
actually
colorblind.
didn't see white and gold, you're a psychopath. It's clearly red and green. 18
What?
candles. What part of it actually burns? And so it's okay. I know
the wax, and then that thing goes all the way down and it melts it. That one's pretty
it's like the wick,
self-explanatory.
the piece of string. But then what's the purpose of the f***ing wax? And like why? I don't know. 19, the gay.
Is the wax that... Well, doesn't it have to... The wax keeps it burning or something? I actually don't know. Is it like that's what keeps it burning and also the thing that contains the smell potentially? Something like that? The piece of the string, the wick? I don't know my shit.
Voice. I mean, 20. Are you sitting down? So, voice.
I kinda understand because some people put on a different voice just because they're gay. And I don't understand how that starts. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm actually kind of on that page. Where did that come from? You know what I mean? Where they make it like really high pitch. My voice was made. No, but I'm saying like, how did that start? It's like you making it higher pitch because you like the same gender. How is it correlated? You know what I'm saying? I'm confused by that. I think it was in clubs, but how the fuck did that come through? See, now with this, I don't understand that.
I mean,
Because
20,
because
are you
you,
sitting-
you I've heard people, right, they do that voice and then they get pissed off and then they get mad and then they sound like deep and then they flip back afterwards. I'm like, you're voluntarily changing your voice. That confuses me. Then again, I hear so many people on TV like House Hunted and they're straight. No, but that's not what I'm talking about though. I'm talking about like they do a voice because I don't know.
sitting down. So like you see this all the time in movies, and they're like, "Oh, hey, hey, are you sitting down?" Is that because
That's
the news?
because the news they're gonna tell them is most of the time people get lightheaded. Like, say I call someone, you're like, "Hey, your family member died." They might pass out, or they just want them to, because some people might faint. You know, I'm 95% sure that's the reason. Is it not? Because you're like, "Hey, so and so's dead," oh, and you faint. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going that call. No, I'm not saying you have, but like that's why people say that. It might just be a feminine thing for men. True, actually, but but why? That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you doing that? Yeah,
that I'm
whatever.
about
It's fine. I
to
don't hate it,
deliver
but
you
it's just
is
confused.
so bad that you're going to faint. So like you should be sitting down in a chair, like laying down in bed. Like what? 21.
Let me change
women's
my
rights.
life.
How is it that in
What?
2026 women who are just as capable as men get paid 30% less than men for the same work when they're just as capable and talented?
I had to debate this in school actually, because, well, okay. So I remember in school, in like grade 9, we got put assigned into different groups. I was for group they don't get paid less, involuntarily, and I had to debate it. Only thing I can really remember was because of pregnancy leave and shit like that. So all I really had was men are able to work longer because women tend to go out for 9 months plus, because then they might tend to the kid. Yeah, women get paid less. Like the 30% less thing. And I had to debate it in English class in like grade 9. And I was saying like, one, they get paid less because they when they get pregnant they're out of work and then they have to tend to the kid, so then they're out of work longer, so then they don't get a pay rise, as you know, they're not going to go up in the ranks because they're stagnant and they're not working. That's the only thing I could really come up with, which makes sense, and you can't really disagree with that because it's a fact, I feel like. But I could understand other shit, like say, you know, a 25-year-old new person that just graduated uni, male, female, and they get paid differently. That's fucked. But I was saying, like that's the only really debate I could think of. Women get paid less in crazy styles, especially sports. Sports, I fully agree with that women do not get paid less than men. Sorry, I agree with that men. How do I explain this? I agree that men are getting paid a decent, fair amount compared to women because of their skills, right? If you want women to get paid more, go watch the WNBA. Simple as that, right? And also the WNBA people that are arguing that, hey, we want to get paid the same percentage as the NBA, you would be paying the WNBA, by the way. So stop doing that. You get paid a much better percentage revenue-wise than the NBA does. I think NBA gets about 13%, and the WNBA gets about 30%. The NBA has to pay the WNBA to be funded. So if they want to get paid, you actually have to pay to play. So yeah, women get paid less in sports because naturally, you're just not as athletic, not as strong, everything. It's just testosterone and how we're built. Sorry, it's how it is. And do I think it sucks? 100%. But you can fix it. The people that complain, watch the sport. Support the sport. If you want, like, dude, perfect example here, right? Mixed martial arts. Women get paid the same contract as men from a base point. You get paid 10 and 10 for the UFC, right? For the bare minimum. A man gets paid 10,000 a show, 10,000 to win. A woman gets paid 10,000 a show, 10,000 to win. Then it's how you promote yourself. It's how good you are at fighting. Of course, there's less finishes in mixed martial arts and W mixed martial arts because they're not as powerful, right? But dude, it's how you promote yourself. Ronda Rousey, great example, right? Had a personality, knew how to finish fights because of her jiu-jitsu and her judo, and she got paid fuckloads, right? Maybe not as much as she should have, but that's from every single person in the UFC or mixed martial arts in general. Like every single company. PFL, I think, pays decent. but you don't get name recognition there. But WNBA and NBA are not comparable. I bet you right now, me when I was playing basketball, I could be a WNBA player. That's not ego. That's just a fact. High schoolers, sorry, what was it? A high school team of some random ass club beat USA's Olympic team for soccer. Some random ass high school. I lost over 30k points. Sorry, bro. But yeah, that's fair. And it makes sense though. With the WNBA to NBA comparison, I do not see a WNBA player jumping over a mascot like Aaron Gordon. I see them doing a rim graze. Like, it's comparable. Sorry, it's not comparable. But yeah. Men basketball, they got 70 points in the end of the first. Meanwhile, women, it's not even a point thing. It's just they're not athletic enough. They don't have the flashiness. They don't have the athleticism, which is not their fault, right? Their bodies are not made to be touching the top of the backboard. When the fuck have we ever seen a Wembanyama in the WNBA? When have we seen a Westbrook in the WNBA? We haven't, right? And that's not their fault. But for you to say we should get paid the exact same amount is delusional. And if you want to, just do it. Like you need to support it, right? Stop complaining, saying, oh, women should get paid. And then I say, name 5 WNBA players, and you can't do it because you don't watch the sport. Support it, and then they get the funds for it. It's simple as that.
22, collecting rainwater. I live in California, so
I just got to
like
the gym and realized I forgot my AirPods. That's the worst feeling ever. Isn't Jacob there anyway, though?
a thing that like is always on my mind because like we're always in a drought. But at
Collecting
the same time,
rainwater.
every 5 months we get this thing that's like, oh
But
my
objectively, women's gymnastics is better, but they get paid more though. I'm 90% sure Simone Biles or whatever her name is gets paid more. Livy Dunn, is that her name? I think she gets paid more. Hear you streaming? No, turn that shit off, brother. Come back later. But yeah, like that's different. They get paid more. Do they not? I cannot name one male gymnastics athlete. I can't. So I think that point kind of makes sense there, no? No, I could be wrong. And you might have a valid point there. But yeah, there's certain sports where women are better than men and men are better than women. 100%. The problem is though, the sports where women are better are way more niche. Ice skating, I believe women are better. Anything that requires to have really good like core strength and like control, it's not as popular, I feel like. Yeah, they barely what? Exactly. How many people, when have you guys ever watched a Olympic fucking gymnastics run or whatever it's called, like a routine? Never. I don't watch volleyball, and I think men are like decent at volleyball, but no one watches that shit, right? It's different. Dancing, ice skating, and gymnastics. Not crazy sports. It's not on the level of football, soccer, whatever you want to call it, basketball, tennis. Even didn't Serena Williams get paid decent though because she was like at the top of her level? I'm not trying to see a woman do a back scratch on the court now. I want to see that, dude. If women could do a fucking windmill dunk or like anything cool, go for it. If you can hit me with some prime Kyrie shit, I just spat everywhere. If you could hit me with some prime Kyrie shit, I'm watching. But they can't, man. They can't. Angel Reese is shooting like 13% from the 3-point line. Bro, my little brother can do better than that. Like, what are we doing? It's just not comparable. Cricket as well. Cricket is one of the ones where I can name men, but no women at all. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met a woman that plays cricket. And the thing is with cricket as well, it doesn't look that athletic. It's not, right? You just see it. It's just guys that stand there and they're just fucking drinking. They got beer bellies and everything. That's same with, golf as well, but I don't know, man. Same as baseball. Yeah, that shit too, where you're just standing there. I mean, you do need to have power, of course, for like the swing and everything. And you got to have like quick, you know, like go when you need to run. But if you're a catcher, whatever it is, you don't need that. So I don't know, man. I don't agree with that argument. Fuck, I've been ranting for ages. My bad, but I hope people can understand that point. With the WNBA to NBA, you can't compare that, man. It's just not comparable. But again, with my point with the mixed martial arts and shit, they get paid decently similar, but also a lot of the times the women get paid more on their looks and they have to kind of capitalize on it, which is kind of fucked. But then again, some of them don't have to, but it's more rare. It's a whole thing. But yeah.
There's like this massive rainstorm coming that's gonna end all water problems for the entire world ever. Like there's gonna be massive flooding. It's gonna be dangerous. People are going
Can't
to
score
die.
a bucket on the court.
And then like we don't collect.
Yeah, because they're just not as prone to that athletic ability, you know? they don't have that fast twitch muscle as a man does, and not to their like own fault. Of course it's not their own fault. It's how you're built as a human being. But it sucks, and I get it sucks, and I wish we were all equal with that. But it's just how the cookie crumbles, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, how many... I mean, women can get into a lot of sports that men can't. Or not sports, but career paths that men can't. You know? Or they can, but it's not nearly as successful. Like, we don't see male Soapy Reigns popping up here and there, you know?
Any of it, and we're still in a drought. How the is it that we
future
just like,
marine biologist.
rainwater? 23 spider webs. This one's like kind of stupid, but like, if you're a spider, like, you know when I
kind of agree with this too. You don't see a spider web. Oh fuck! I think there's one behind my computer. Anyways, you don't see spider webs and then boom, they're there the next day. How the fuck does that happen?
Like connect from like two places. Do they jump with like the rope hanging loose out of their ass, and then they jump and then tighten their ass, or do they like walk down? And then do they walk down, walk on the floor, and then walk up to the other place, and then
does that work?
Tighten their ass again to make a spider? How the f does that work? 24. Do service dogs have genitals? Now I know what you're thinking. Like, yes.
What? That's a new saying I've never heard in my entire life. I've never heard that before. No. I've never heard this before.
But, have you ever seen a service dog piss or shit? 25. Rain per...
But then they would die. Where would the excess waste of the food go? Where the fuck did that come from?
Percentages. When it says 50% chance of rain, it means that it's going to rain in 50... That means it's 100% chance that it's going to rain in 50% of the area? That's f***ing stupid.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Means that it's going to rain in 50... That means it's 100% chance that it's going to rain in 50% of the area.
I'm confused. I don't understand this shit. No, I genuinely don't. I thought it was just 50% chance it rains and 50% chance it doesn't. But then you see it says like 30, 80, 80, 80, 20, 10. You know, I don't understand that shit. Right? Maybe I'm just dumb, but I don't know. This guy's stupid. I've heard of that percentage thing before. No, I think he's saying the truth, but I think it is dumb. That is what it means. But it makes no sense, though. Because why is it like a 20% chance throughout the day? But I don't know.
Area? That's f***ing stupid. 26, damn, my beaver friend asked me to ask you this, but like, how do dams work? There's like, a dam is like blocking 100 million gallons of water.
But wouldn't it overflow? Because if you have that much constant pressure, would it eventually not start to overflow? It's a chance of it's raining or not. Yeah, I know, but I don't think it actually is just that straightforward. Because, dude, that's what I'm saying. With the dam as well, it's just constant bashing against the wall. Would it eventually not collapse or also start to overfill because it has nowhere to go?
But like, if there were 100 million gallons of water there in the first place, how do you build a dam to block the 100 million gallons of water? I don't know. 27, urinal cakes. Same thing as the silica gel packets. Why do they call them cakes if you're not allowed to eat them, and why are they so...
I mean, go for it if you want to, bro. You're just going to be getting every disease possible. Never knew they were called cakes.
So tasty. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I actually, like, most of these, almost all of these, I actually do not know the answer to. And these...
That's fair. No, I enjoyed that video. I think he actually had some decent points. You know, I'm not going to hate. That was actually good. But yeah, no, I actually enjoyed that video.